Alright guys, we are back with a new reveals and stuff, episode 32, and of course this is in relation to the sagas from the movies campaign, so I'm excited to see what we've got in store. I did a video not so long ago saying it's a bit lackluster to start off with. Oh, we got someone new. Yuka, okay. Nice, should be assisting on the reveals and stuff. But we're going to be going through everything that we've got in store for us during the sagas from the movie campaign, within this reveals and stuff, and moving forward as well. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe and notification bell if you haven't already. As we go through this, I may have to make some things a little bit quiet due to copyright. We will see. And also I might skip through things that are not relevant or we already know and things like that as well. So excited to see what we've got in store for us. Obviously they're going over the Dragon Ball campaign, which in my personal opinion was a bit... Sure, it was okay. The only big unit was really the LF Kid Goku out of it, and he doesn't even really fit Dragon Ball Saga. The Dragon Ball tag, yes, but the Dragon Ball Saga, no. So let me know your thoughts down below, and also let me know down in the comments who you think is coming. We've got, on the banner, we had Jenemba and Super Gogeta. We've already had the Super Gogeta Zenkai, which I personally think is the only thing that we're getting with Super Gogeta, but we'll see as we go through it. And the other person's Jenemba. I don't think that they're going to do the Jenemba quite yet. I think there's going to be an Ultra at the end of the campaign, and we're going to get a release for a brand new LF unit. That's my personal opinion. And I wouldn't put it past them to put some sort of... Because it is songs from the movies. The actual promotional video has quite a lot to do with songs from the movies. I might even put it on screen now so we get to see all of it and things like that. But, or you may have already seen it, to be honest, in the intro, but it's got everyone from sagas and movies, not just Gogeta and Jenemba. So, it is the 10-year anniversary of Battle of Gods, that's why we've been seeing it everywhere, and they're releasing it out in cinemas once again. So, I wouldn't put it past them to put some Battle of Gods in here, to be honest, but we'll see as we go through it nonetheless. They're just going over everything we've already got. So, oh, are they going to go into it now? Right, so starting October the 11th, like I said, you may see some cuts, but it's just because it's either going over things we already know or not relevant stuff. So make sure to stay throughout the end, because we'll see what we're going to get in store for us. Some Legends update info, okay, lots of information and updates we have planned for November. Okay, so we are jumping straight into it, to be honest. Introduction of the in-game backgrounds. Okay, items that let you change the backgrounds of Legends. That's pretty nice, actually, as a slice of life update. Okay, so stand out in new different ways, yeah. Can we see a little bit more about these backgrounds? Okay, nothing more about the backgrounds, don't show anything. Sort titles by order received. Okay, once again, another bit of slice of life, so sure, we'll take it. I don't really look at the titles all that much, to be honest, but I know some of you out there really do like them. Let me know which is your favourite title down below. But the background is quite interesting, so we'll see what that looks like when we actually get it, which looks like this is coming in like November. Godly tier in guild rankings. Okay, so a new tier in guild rankings. Guilds, we do have a guild ourselves. Make sure to check out the description, and you can jump in the Discord. We've got the guilds and things like that if you want to join it as well. But guilds they're just there for me. I know a lot of people go really hard into it, but they're just sort of there, and it's just like an add-on, but sure, why not? You can now see which members are cheering you on. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so you get energy from cheering on people within your guild. So make sure to do it. You might as well. And if people cheer you get free energy. But now you can see who's actually done it as well. Moving on then, what else have we +got in store for us? New Godly Rank equipment. Godly Rank will be added for equipment. Higher rank than Z+. Bearing in mind, Z+ is hard enough as it is to get. Sure, okay. Hopefully they're going to update the re-rolling system. Godly be added as the highest rank. Okay, so that's if you've got full for everything. I have paused it for now. Max effects strength will not change, just the rank designation. Okay, so you're going to have Z+, and if you get everything a red slot, then it'll be a godly rank. Applies to any equipment you already have. So if you've already got some equipment that fully buffed up, then you get a godly rank. Okay, it doesn't make things harder, really. It's already hard enough, but once again, maybe we'll see some updates of re-rolling, make things a little bit easier, because especially with these sparking unique equipments. It's an absolute nightmare to get red slots in the end, but we'll see what they do anyway, and if they update it at all. Actually, they've just mentioned a good point as well. If you go up against someone with all godly rank, you know they have grinded it out. Legends Limited exclusive abilities are coming. They did mention this before in a newsletter. I think they mentioned it in the reveals and stuff as well, but Limited Z abilities exclusive to Legends Limited characters. Okay. Abilities applied by Legends Limited battle members to allies. Example, boost all allies base strike and blast attack and base strike and blast defense. Legends Z ability, so it's going to be like a Z ability by the looks of things, which is very similar to the Ultra abilities as well, and higher grants all allies an attack buff against specific tag. Attack buffs are planned to be effective against specific tags. Right, the one thing about this is, and once again we've got it on Ultras already, so they are just making it a bit more exclusive to Legends Limited characters, but it does make team building harder, because as you know with the Ultra units, to get their full Ultra ability, if they're not on the correct team, they need to be in the leader slot. So whilst they may be seeing it as a benefit if they're on the correct team, you are going to feel like you're not using that character to the full potential, and especially if it's multiple Legends Limited characters, not everyone's going to fit in that leader slot. So we'll see how this works in practice, but I don't know if I'm keen on this, to be honest. It sounds great, but I mean, I suppose it goes to all allies that fit that tag in comparison to the Ultra one, where it applies to that character. But you do want to use that character, or all characters, to the best of their abilities. So once again, limits team building a little bit. But once again, we'll see how it works in practice when we get it. Oh, it's against individual tags, right? Keep in mind that bonuses will apply to all allies. These attack buffs will be unlocked. Limited Z ability 3 that will require limit breaking. Your LL characters to 6 stars. Okay. So maybe it'll once again, I'll see it in game at some point, but it'll apply to all your allies and apply to a specific tag, and that's on your enemy's team. Bit better than the Ultra one at the very least. So what they're making it is you want to have lots of different LL characters to apply those buffs against different tags and things. I suppose it mixes it up a little bit more, but could still limit you a little bit with the team building. But we'll see. Maybe old Legends Limited characters will get these and they'll have incredible buffs, so you want to use them more on bench and things. But we'll see as we go through anyway. So these are all planned for mid-November, everything that they've said already, but they've got more in store for us in the future, but we'll see what comes out of that. Right, the latest info of the Saga from the Movies campaign, which is the last one before Legends Fest. So be careful with spending your Chrono Crystals, because as we all know, Legends Fest is probably the second, if not the biggest celebration of the year, so I can imagine quite a lot of amazing characters come, but it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do to somewhat try and get us to spend our CC before Legend Fest starts. So they're going over Tapion and Super Gogeta, which is basically the characters we've had so far in this celebration. It was a bit weird that they released Tapion and things like that a week previously, but okay, check this out. Let's see. Okay, they go straight into it. Jenemba. Available in an ultra rarity at last. Okay. Ultra Super Jenemba. So this is what we're going to get straight away. No LL character. That's from the old purple Jenemba, so he's going to have a counter. Maybe that's a cover change or something? Okay. Nice. It has been a long time since we've had Jenemba, to be honest. I do like him as a character. Not much personality, mind, but I do like him as a character, and that's going to be his ultimate by the looks of things. Nice, okay. Ultra Super Jenemba we've got coming up. They just went straight into that, didn't they? Let me know your thoughts on that down below. Straight from the Fusion Reborn movie. Okay, so they are fitting the actual title screen and things like that. I thought it'd be at the end of the month, if I be honest, and they start off with an LF, but it doesn't look that way. Has been a while since we've had an Ultra unit. Interested to see what he does. Maybe we'll see the details. Maybe we won't. We'll see as we go through this, though. It did catch me off guard, Toshi. Yes, it did. I was not expecting an Ultra straight away. Many characters, yeah, that we haven't seen a while to return it. It is nice that we got Jenemba. Quite a good character. I can imagine him being absolutely cracked as well. Okay, so we are going to see Jenemba's abilities, so I'm going to pause it as we go through this. So he is blue as well. They keep buffing purple and blue, don't they? They really do. So Transforming Warrior, Regen, and Powerful Opponent. Ultimate and Awakened damage inflicted by Regen. Okay, 38% to Regen or sagas from the movies. Okay. Ultra ability, character's a leader. Yeah, damage inflicted, key recovery. If it's not a leader, you need to have Regen on your team, which is one of the things I'm on about. We've got 5 pages here where it limits that Ultra ability a little bit. Right, okay, let's fast forward a little bit if we can. In case you haven't realised, I'm rewatching this back as soon as I finish a call on work. I didn't see anything prior to this though, but we can fast forward a little bit just to see what he is doing. Okay, unique abilities. Gradually charge his own unique gauge. Okay, so he's got a unique gauge as per over time while his character's on the battlefield. So a little bit like LF Cell or on standby. Okay. Whilst this character's in one of the following states, if unique gauge is full, consumes entire unique gauge to counter enemy strike arts and most forward charging and other special move and special art. Activates 3 times, so he will just counter naturally. What's that like? So if someone's comboing you and you get a full gauge, he'll just counter it unless they use blasts. Okay. Slide moving or stand still, sidestepping to left or right, receiving an attack. Okay, so you can't do in those. Applies the it's comboable with special move or ultimate as well. Applies the following effects to self when the counter activates. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate cards. Okay, so he can get it through his unique gauge as well. So multiple ultimate cards by the looks of things. Needle, light, shockwave. Very nice. Activates only the once though. Restores health by 20%, restores ki by 50, restores vanishing gauge by 100, nullifies unfavorable element factors, and also increases arts card draw speed by 1 level, which is what's underneath the subtitles there. That's pretty crazy already. He can just counter and just offensively go nuts. Okay, alright. I mean, if your opponent doesn't have Vanish and then you counter, you can just go nuts, can't you? Especially if he's the last character. Okay. Getting excited to summon for Super Jenemba here. Alright. He's not one of the most highest liked enemies and things like that. I do like the movie, but more for Super Gogeta. But I do like the character as a whole. Right, okay. So we did pause it, so let's fast forward a little bit. Yeah, sure. What else have we got going on? So the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores own ki by 30. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade plus 15% to damage received. And also plus 5 to strike and blast arts cost. And also plus 10 to special and special move arts cost. And also minus 30% to health restoration. Okay, alright. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses strike or blast arts card. Restores health by 3. That's not limited either, so every time. Restores ki by 10. 20% to damage inflicted for 10 timer count, so you can stack that as well. And nullifies. Applies the buff effect. Nullifies enemy special actions when activating a cover change. For 5 timer counts, activates once. So the first time you use it. Okay. I thought that was going to be carrying on then, just over and over. Let's get rid of these activation count resets after the character switch. Okay. Oh, so it resets when you switch as well. So the first time you use it again, you can do it. Okay, alright. So he does get cover change just for using a card. 5 timer counts is quite short, mind. But can be enough to get you the edge in battle. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. Charges unique gauge by 100%. Just straight away. 150% to damage inflicted, reduced damage received by 70%, not bad. Gets arts card draw speed by 1 level, -5 to arts cost, and gradually restores health each time a count cannot be cancelled. How much health that is another thing. And he's also healing off his arts cards as well. Applies the buff effect, nullifies enemy reduced key effects for 60 timer counts as well. So that's like Pan or Zamasu. Okay, that could be quite handy. Actually, he's going to be a bit of a painkiller, isn't he? Being blue and not reducing key and also getting cover change. Bye-bye Pan nowadays in the meta by the looks of things. What else have we got going on here? We got one more page. Knocks enemy back with a cover change against blast arts. Okay. I do like the way that they show that on the side now. The following effects occur to the enemy The following effects occur when the enemy activates an Ultimate Arts, Awaken Arts, or Rising Rush whilst his character is on the battlefield. Restores ally health by 10%, so he's also got support for allies. Shortens sub counts by 10. Okay, so if you've got a revival unit, you can bring them in straight away. And cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. Activates once, so that's like Gogeta and things like that, where they nullify endurance. Actually, if someone rushes whilst this guy's on the battlefield, like Gogeta for example, you can instantly bring in an endurance unit and you won't lose them either. Nice little bit of support there at the end against Ultimate Arts, Awaken Arts, and Rising Rush. Rising Rush being the main one. You can really help out other units. So things like, well, I suppose Ultra Kid Buu kind of has it anyway, but things like Zamasu, Future Gohan, things like that, you can bring them in and just use their endurance. Or, like I said, you can bring in a revival unit. Okay, alright. A lot going on with him. He looks like he might be quite good, especially against certain units. Yes, you will be in a great position to start off an offense. Are you summoning for Ultra Jenemba? Let me know down in the comments if you are. This is pretty crazy. I know I will be. I imagine we're going to get him tomorrow at reset. So make sure to hit that notification bell for summons as well. If we pull him, I was thinking as well, let me know what your thoughts are on this down in the comments. With the summoning videos, do you think it would be nice if we pull the unit, we do one match at the end of the summoning video as well, to try and test them out straight away? Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. Right, okay. That's it for the new character info, because it's just an Ultra unit. Some more things about events though. World Challenge raids, so we got some raids. Super Gogeta fits the theme with Ultra Jenemba. Lots of ways to get Chrono Crystals. You can get Arts Boosts. You can get slot removers. Very good to do raids. You guys probably know by now, but make sure to complete the raid as much as possible. You can even get multi-D power for Legends Limited units. Why wouldn't you do it? That's the question. What else have we got coming up then? We've also got the films Strike Back. Okay. Which is like these special ones that they've been doing recently. They did one for the Dragon Ball as well. So you go up against, like, you've got to use the Turles, you've got to use the Bojack, things like that. You can get extra Chrome Crystals and slot removers. If you can do all of them, make sure to do them. I think you can only do 3 times a day. But as you go through, there's all the characters. You've got Slug, you've got Bojack, Turles, and also the old Jenemba. You can get up to 600 Chrono Crystals and 60 slot removers. Just make sure to do them on the daily, to be honest. A new Zenkai Awakening. Let's see. Super Jenemba. Yes, we had to have it. The red one, of course, because he's the only one that's not awakened. Element red. Is it for movies or regen? Regen would be nicer, but it is Saga from the movies Celebration. Bruce Red, yeah. And Sagas from the movies. Okay. I would have preferred regen, personally, because I think regen could have done with that, but Sagas from the movies, sure. I mean, we've got a couple already doing it, but it will help out a couple of characters, including Pan, who's probably going to get absolutely decimated by Jenemba, but we'll see. And we've got LF Cooler there, who can get a bit more of a Zenkai buff. probably one of the most hated of releases, to be honest. And maybe he look a bit better now. He's got a couple more Zenkai Awakenings. Right, our last bit of news. What else have we got? Ultimate Awakening Collection update. Okay, so now we're getting a unique equipment for Regen and Blue. So fits the Jenemba, of course. I might do, if I pull the Jenemba, I might do a showcase separately. So him by himself on the team and then him with this unique equipment. But there's a couple of other people this probably fit as well. Just trying to think off the top of my head, but I can't think of any right now, to be honest. Trying to think, but hey ho. All right, after the update, so we're probably all getting all of this tomorrow. So just recapping what we've already got. So we've got new Zenkai Awakening with the Jenemba. We've got new Ultra coming as well, and a new unique equipment. Let me know your thoughts on the pacing of this particular campaign as well, because that's why I did my previous video. Got a lot of people going, please wait, please wait. I understand that, but they released a lot of it a week prior to the event campaign starting. When the day the campaign started, we got a Zenkai Awakening. That was it for a week, and now we're getting an Ultra and a unique equipment and a raid. To be fair, the raids really help out, and we've got a new Zenkai again. So let me know the pacing down below. I think that's pretty much everything that we've got in store for us today. Yeah, pretty much. So what I'm going to do is wrap up here. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let me know if you're summoning for Ultra Jenemba down below. Remember, there is Legends Fest coming up. This is the last celebration, basically. And I imagine we're probably going to get another LF unit as well within the celebration, because we've got another couple of weeks before it starts. It starts mid-November, probably in line with all the updates that they're going to do. So we'll see, but let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.